you're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
At the preseason test in Buriram, Thailand, Fabio Quartararo commented on the performance of the Yamaha M1 bike that will be used in the 2025 MotoGP season. The French rider expressed optimism about the progress the Yamaha team has made, although there are some challenges that still have to be faced. Overall, the M1 bike we tested in Buriram showed a lot of progress compared to last season. We have worked hard to improve some areas, especially in terms of acceleration and stability, which are key on a track like Buriram, Quartararo said. However, Quartararo also emphasized that there are still some things that need to be improved, especially in terms of the balance of the motorbike when accelerating out of fast corners. Of course, there are still some things that need to be improved, especially in terms of selecting suspension settings and electronic settings. But I feel more comfortable on this bike, and that gives me great confidence for next season. Quartararo also added that despite the hot and challenging track conditions at Buriram, the overall performance of the M1 was very promising. We've tested some updates to the engine and aerodynamics, and everything went quite well. Hopefully when the race starts, we can utilize all the data we've collected to compete for the top positions. And here's the full news. Yamaha's Fabio Quartararo spoke with hope and confidence after completing the pre-season test in Buriram, Thailand, which took place in early 2025. In the test session, the Yamaha M1 bike that will be used in the 2025 MotoGP season was tested in quite extreme conditions, with hot temperatures and the challenges of a track that is notoriously technical and very fast. According to Quartararo, the test results were quite encouraging, although there are some areas that still need improvement. Overall, the M1 bike showed a very positive development compared to the previous season. The Yamaha team has made a lot of improvements, especially in terms of acceleration and bike stability when going into fast corners, which is very important at a circuit like Buriram, he said. We are still working on some small things, but I am very satisfied with the progress we have made so far. One of the main areas of concern is the balance of the bike, especially in the acceleration phase coming out of corners. In previous seasons, the Yamaha M1 was often faced with balance and control issues in that phase, leading to lost time on the track. However, Quartararo feels that improvements in suspension settings and electronic settings have had a positive effect. There are still some things we need to improve, like the way the bike behaves when I open the throttle in fast corners. But I feel more comfortable on this bike now, and that really helps in building confidence, Quartararo said optimistically. Not only balance problems, Quartararo also mentioned that the Yamaha team has developed a new aerodynamic system that provides better stability at high speeds. We've tested some new aerodynamic elements at Buriram, and the results are quite promising. It gives me more stability at high speeds, which is very important to keep the pace against the other competitors. I think, with these updates, the M1 will be more competitive in the coming season, he explained. In terms of engines, Quartararo also feels that Yamaha's development towards 2025 has shown positive signs. The M1 engine is very good. We worked on many aspects to improve engine performance, including gas response and durability. This bike is more aggressive, but at the same time it is still easy to control, said Quartararo. He added that the Yamaha team had also made some adjustments to the electronic management system to provide better control in various track conditions. However, Quartararo also reminded that although the results of this test were quite encouraging, the real challenge will only begin when the racing season officially begins. The pre-season test gave us a pretty good picture, but we know that the real race is much more difficult. There are many factors to take into account, from the temperature, to the tire conditions, to the pressure at each race. However, with the progress we've made, I feel we're on the right track, said the 24-year-old. One element that caught the eye during the Buriram test was the increasingly solid communication between Quartararo and the Yamaha technical team. Since the last few seasons, Quartararo and the Yamaha team have worked very closely to optimize bike settings. We understand each other more and more. I can more clearly convey what I feel when riding the bike, and the technical team works quickly to adjust the bike to suit my needs. This is very important because without good communication, it will be difficult to make meaningful progress, Quartararo said. Furthermore, Quartararo stated that one of the keys to the success of the 2025 M1 is consistency in the settings and setup of the bike, which will allow him to better compete with other riders, especially on circuits that have different characteristics. We know that the 2025 season will be very competitive. There are many riders and teams who have developed their bikes rapidly. But if we continue to maintain consistency and continue to develop this bike in the right way, I am sure we will be able to compete at the top level, he explained. In addition, Quartararo revealed that although he feels optimistic about the performance of the M1 motorbike, he and the Yamaha team will remain focused on improving every aspect of the bike, especially in terms of tire management and electronic settings. Tires are one of the key factors in racing, so we have to keep experimenting to find the best setup that can maximize the bike's performance in every condition. We will continue to work hard, analyze the data, and adapt to any changes that occur in each race, he added. With the developments that have been achieved in the Buram test, Quartararo is increasingly confident that Yamaha will be a tough competitor in the 2025 season. However, he also emphasized the importance of patience and hard work to ensure that the M1 bike is ready to provide maximum performance throughout the season. I am very happy with what has been achieved, but we all know that there is still a long way to go. The MotoGP season is always full of surprises, and new challenges will arise all the time. But I'm sure with this amazing team, we can achieve good results, Quartararo concluded excitedly. With all the updates and improvements that have been made, the Yamaha M1 bike for the 2025 MotoGP season is predicted to be one of the main contenders for the title, and Fabio Quartararo hopes to be part of that success.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place, off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby I don't need no space. Coming closer for a taste, and I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs,